Today, share with you a delicious braised tofu. No frying, no frying. Smooth and fragrant after serving. Appetizer. It sells for 28 next to the hotel. The cost of doing it at home should not exceed 5 yuan. Follow my video next. Let's see how it is done together. First, prepare $2 of tofu. Cut it in half from the middle. Then divide it into 4 and cut it into long strips. Finally, cut the tofu into small squares. After cutting it all, put the tofu on a plate for later use. Next, prepare some garlic. You start by slicing it randomly. Prepare another piece of ginger. You slice it. Then cut the ginger and garlic into minced garlic. After cutting, put it in a bowl for later use. Next, prepare 2 shallots. Cut off the scallion first. Separate the scallions and cut them into scallions. Cut it well and put it together with minced ginger and garlic. Cut the remaining scallion leaves into small pieces. After cutting, put it in a small bowl for later use. Prepare 2 green peppers. Cut in half first. Then change the knife and cut it into small pieces. Prepare 2 red peppers. Also cut it in half. Cut into small squares the same way. After cutting, put it in a small bowl and set aside. Then add a spoonful of cornstarch to the bowl. Then pour in water. Stir well with a spoon to melt. Put the stirred water starch aside for later use. Next, pour a little more water into the pot. Then add a spoonful of salt to it. Then stir with a spoon to melt the salt. After melting the salt, cover it and bring it to a boil. After the water boils, pour the cut tofu into the water and blanch it. After blanching the tofu, it can not only remove the fishy smell of beans, it can also make the tofu not easy to break when frying. After boiling, fish out the tofu first. Put it on a plate for later use. Next, add an appropriate amount of cooking oil to the pot. After the oil is hot, pour the onion, ginger and garlic down and fry until fragrant. After frying, add a spoonful of chili sauce to it. You can also use bean paste to fry out the red oil inside. Then pour in a little more water. Then pour the tofu into the pot. Push gently with a shovel. Don't spoil all the tofu. Next, add a spoonful of light soy sauce, a spoonful of dark soy sauce to improve color, a spoonful of oyster sauce to freshen up. Add an appropriate amount of salt. Sprinkle some pepper. Push again. Let the seasoning inside melt. Next, we cover the pot. Cook the tofu over high heat. It's almost time. Open the lid. Then pour the peppers into the pot as well. The so-called 1,000-rolled tofu million-rolled fish. To taste tofu, be sure to cook it through. Drizzle an appropriate amount of water starch before serving Increase in
the
the pot.
viscosity
of the soup. We can add water starch in small amounts multiple times. Finally, drizzle with water starch. Continue to collect the soup inside until it is thick. And then you add the scallions. Just flip it and that's it. A delicious braised tofu is ready. Next we put it out of the pot and into the plate. Braised tofu made according to this method. Fragrant and smooth. It's really tasty. It's better than mapo tofu. It's good to drink and eat. If you also like tofu, just collect it and try it. Well, today's video is shared here. If you like my video, remember to like and follow the message and forward it. Click on my avatar to see more food videos. See you in the next video.